Oh, hey, figures. Ah, there we are. Perfect. It is working. Fantastic. So, we're here. We are playing King's Quest 7. My second favorite King's Quest game. It goes in terms of my own preference. 6, 7. Ah, there we are. Perfect. It is working. Oh, sorry. I need to mute that. Uh, in terms of my own preference, it goes 6, 7, 5, then 4, then 2. Something like that. 5, 4, and 2 are all really good in their own ways. I mean, 5 obviously has Cedric and has the uh, it has the most core adventure-y feel that the first two games have. 4, I like the typing system. It's really classic. But 4 finally has you actually being able to pause. It has some really clever puzzles as well, and it's actually in terms of the forgiveness of all the King's Quest games. 4 is certainly the most forgiving, even though it has also some of the trickiest puzzles, which is good. And then 2 is just, I love the colors. 2 has a great story. I prefer the 2 remastered version though, but the colors and the world of King's Quest 2 is really nice. Uh, Not a fan of 1 of either versions really. I mean, it hasn't really aged well. It hasn't aged nearly as well as 2 has, or 4 for that matter. 4 it still looks gorgeous. 3 sucks. King's Quest 3 is just awful. You can argue that, but show me how many times you can get down the mountain before Mananan gets back, and then tell me it's good, because it's just god awful. And then 8, we don't talk about 8. Silver Lining we can talk about, because that's a great game. Um, that feels like an official game. And then we have King's Quest 9, finally coming out, the official sequel. Um, that comes out on Tuesday, which I'm really excited about. Um, I mean, it could be shit. It could be really bad for all we know, but I don't expect it to be. All right. Just making sure that Twitch isn't buggering out on me, especially with an old game like this. But it shouldn't be that big of a deal, right? Yeah. Okay. We're good. We're still good. We still got this. All right. Cool. Enough of me talking. Um, the one thing I haven't been able to get to work since the olden days is the video for this game is a weird thing. There's no actual options, as you can see. It's watch intro, start new game, continue old game if you've done so, or quit. But there's no way to actually get the full screen FMV sequence, which means you watch in the stupid small letterbox version, which is just absolute garbage uh, to look at. Let me bring up OBS here. That way I can make sure I'm seeing everything you're seeing. Um, so yeah, but I mean, I'm gonna play it anyways because it's worthwhile to know what's going on. Um, yeah, let me just do one more quick little promotional post on social media and my Steam chat. All right, cool. All set. Let's do this nonsense. No, actually, not all set. Not quite yet. There we go. I need to be able to see the chat room. Yay. Okay, now we're all set. Oh, and OBS. Ugh. So many things. There we are. Perfect. Perfect. We're here. Yay. All right. Let's do it. All right. So hopefully you'll let me watch the intro in a normal capacity. If not, we'll watch it on a tiny letterbox. All right, so quick backstory. There's none of the other King's Quest characters in this game, except for Rosella and Balanice, who are the women of the King's Quest series. Balanice is King Graham's wife, and Rosella is King Graham's daughter, the eldest daughter, as a matter of fact, I believe. Um, Alexander, Prince Alexander, now King Alexander of the Land of the Green Isles, having just finished being married off in King's Quest VI. Valanice now worries about Rosella's own future, as it were, as a princess of Daventry, and feels that she should be married, and Rosella feels that she shouldn't. She should be able to marry who she chooses and not be forced to be wed, as we will see. Graham doesn't make an appearance, I don't think, throughout the whole game. Also, it's worth to note, this is Rosella's second adventure, but Valanice's first. Rosella, of course, was the protagonist in King's Quest IV, in which she saves her father and also finds a fairy named, I believe it's Edgar. Yes. And Edgar was turned into a kind of weird goblin hunchback by a witch named Lolotte, an evil fairy named Lolotte, kind of Maleficent style from Disney. And I'm sorry, OBS is covering the chat. This just distracted me. My bad. All right, I want to be able to see what anyone is possibly saying. There we go. Let's get back into it. So, after the end of that, you figure they'd get married or something, because Edgar clearly had feelings for her, but nope. They just part ways and never heard from again. That's kind of where this picks up after King's Quest VI and after the Adventures of Rosella. And yeah, unfortunately, it's still in that stupid letterboxed style. Ooh, I hope you can actually see this. I somehow have the feeling that you can. Uh-oh. There's a song and everything. Alright. Stupid. Alright, maybe if I put this in windowed mode, maybe you can see it that way. Let's try it like that. It's the only time I'm going to be using windowed mode, because you need to see the majesty that is the cinematic. Huh. Still doesn't seem to be working. That's frustrating. It's using like QuickTime Player or some nonsense, so that would explain why it's not exactly showing up. Alright, I have an idea. I'm going to use window capture. See if for some reason it shows up a window capture. Oh my god, it does! Fantastic. Alright, I'm going to full screen this now. There we are. Oh, you can... What? Now monitor capture wants to work? Ugh. Old games, I tell you. Old games can sometimes be the worst. Alright, so it's showing that. Gonna work? Oh, it is working. Kind of. No, it's not. It's not animating. It's showing the screen. It's not animating. Ah, damn it, all the hell. Old games. All right, all right. Monitor capture off. Window capture on. Let's watch the intro of this as it is, like this, and deal with the rest later. But you need to see the intro. It's the intro. It's kind of up. It's up there. Intro's right up there, but it's working. You can hear the song, the horrible, horrible song. Which I mean, you know, hand-drawn animation. It's short. It's short. Don't worry about it. I have the song memorized. It's sad. The thing is that Girl in the Tower does not look up King's Quest 6 Girl in the Tower if you haven't seen that yet. God. Her face is motion tweening with itself. So, I mean, keep in mind, this came out, like, at the height of Disney. There's a lot of Disney puns, Disney jokes, Disney style in this game. And, you know, the I Want More Belle Ariel song. I mean, they just should have started here. There we go, alright. Alright.
Then he said, "So sorry, Princess. I never step on Mama's feet when we're dancing." All right, I admit Prince Rupert is, well, he's a bit awkward, dear. That's putting it mildly. But speaking of princes, my pretty daughter, it really is time you thought about getting married. Oh, Mother!
It was your nobility, and you have no choice.
Now, Rosella, you're nearly 20 years old. Most of your friends are already
20?
married.
Oh my.
Mother, I'm not ready. There are so many things I haven't done yet.
Go to college, get in debt.
But Rosella, I happen to know that Prince Throckmorton of Montecore is just mad about you. Prince Throckmorton?
Who the hell is even named
Mother,
Throckmorton?
he's so
Rosella, I
boring.
understand.
He's not boring, Rosella.
hell's
He's
a
reliable.
Throckmorton?
And he's so handsome. He has the most beautiful smile, don't you think?
Then why don't you marry him, Mother?
And he's so intelligent. How many young men do you know whose hobby is conjugating Latin verbs?
So apparently Latin is, a matter of fact, a language within
And
Daventry.
you know, you should consider yourself lucky.
With the
Every
world of
princess
King's
in the
Quest.
known world is just dying to marry Prince Throckmorton. You really must strike while the iron is hot, Rosella. That's why I've invited the prince to... Rosella!
I go drown myself because I'm so sick of hearing her talk. Oh, lucky for her, that's a breathable magical pool. Thankfully, we were just kind of walking by this magical vortex. We never noticed it before.
Rosella, no!
And then this. And then just the warpy, twitchy face. Oh, the face. Alright, alright. So that was the intro. Now you know what we're in for. The game's better than this, I promise, I promise. It's a good game. At least I think it is. The first chapter is very slow, though, so I'm going to try to go through as fast as possible. But it is what it is. It's problematic. But it's there for environment reasons. The second chapter onwards is just an absolute joy. I would skip the first chapter if it wasn't for the fact that it's mandatory, like just to understand other things that happen in the game. I think, yeah, there's a couple puzzles and whatnot. Anyways, that's me. Oh, it's one of me. What does it mean? Okay, right. I have a file with that set already. So whatever. It's Shazam. Can't do that. That doesn't fit. Alright, so Shazam it is. No exclamation mark. Yay. Alright, so we're going to start from chapter 1. It's cool, the game lets you pick from one of the 6 chapters in the game. This is before episodic gaming, everybody. Whoa. What the hell? Why is OBS telling me that it's not going into the actual game screen? Alright, well let's press start and hope that actually works. Alright. Huh. So I can see the actual game. Apparently you can't. Why can you still only see the start screen? That makes no sense. Alright, well there's that. Okay, is this gonna animate now? It's not animating. It's only showing the screen. Oh my goodness. This is obnoxious. Alright. Oh. Speaking of obnoxious, that's gonna happen a couple times. Sorry. We'll get to them later. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to put this on window capture. And probably tell it to fit to screen. There we are. See? See, that works. What happens if I full screen? Oh. Ah! Alright. It functions. It works. Hooray. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. I could have even put the thing over there. Oh well. I did this exact same thing before I started the stream, and it didn't do anything, so I don't know what happened. Alright, cool, so here we are. Pretty much what happens is Valenice just comes out of the portal and winds up in this desert. Now the cool thing is that normally, here, I have scrolling on, I have movie size and full. Normally each screen is kind of set as one screen, which is frustrating when you want to get to fast places, because this is actually 3 screens in one. And I think it looks cooler when you can scroll across and see that, and it makes the world feel a lot more real. So we're gonna pick this up. This is a piece of her dress that got stuck in this cactus. It serves only one function. There's a couple of things in this game that only serve one function. Also, Valenice walks like a tank in a dress. And again, this area is really big, which is frustrating. It's another problem with this particular level, is that it's big, it's boring, but it's mandatory, really. Especially if you're gonna make sense of some other things. Although when I was younger, I honestly just started from chapter 2 because I couldn't beat chapter 1.
Salt crystals.
Because the puzzles seem so
How
obscure to
odd.
me. So I mean, maybe I'm just full of shit, but I feel like completing things now. Because that was the other thing, is that she just looks at that and just goes, hmm? And you're like, oh, okay. Like, as a kid, you're just like, alright, well, that's that, right? No, you're supposed to look at it again to see what it actually means. So you need to... That thing is wells full of toxic water. You need to cry into the bowl, add toxic water into the bowl, add corn, and then you apparently get fresh water, or drinkable water. So, we'll deal with that later. I have the stick now, so I can use the stick on the prickly pear. It looks like there's some kind of doorway here.
Incredible!
Attached to this monolith that we can't really deal with. Yeah, see, she likes looking at things a lot. I mean, there's no... Unlike other King's Quest games where there were icons, it's just the wand, which I actually like, so you don't have to keep clicking things and trying to figure out what's interactable and what isn't. It's just a better adventure game design. So you can see there's some dripping water there. a bit of a plant over there. There's another little sigil here. So, toxic water and well. 3 beads on the right. Overturned bowl. Well, interesting. Alright, so let's head on up here. And there's a little basket.
Isn't that cute?
Cute little basket. And we can look at it. You can see it in all of its, rotate it, all of its glorious late 90s 3D graphics. Take out whatever that is, which is apparently a corn kennel. Could be anything. I'm glad that there's a title there to say that. Look at this, which is a prickly pear. I do like these kinds of graphics in contrast with the animated style. There's a lot more cool retro 3D effects in later parts of the game. But yeah, I prefer this as opposed to like what's the game? Well, King's Quest 8, which is all 3D, or Quest for Glory 5, which is also all 3D. A nice mix of 2D and 3D is really refreshing. And obviously this animation style, if anyone's played Torrent's Passage, using the same thing. So that comb was Rozelle's comb that we saw her grab in the cinematic. And if she looks at it, she cries on command because she's a woman. And that's what, I mean, for a game that was, King's Quest was made by Roberta Williams and Ken Williams, and there's some incredible gender stereotypes in it. But I feel that this game in general, as both characters' storylines go on, both of them go through their own adventures, which are pretty badass in their own right. So, alright, so this is obnoxious. This is like a putt-putt thing where you have to like, oh, haha, let's just keep touching things, right? And if you don't get sick of it already, right, you're just like, oh, haha, breaking
I'm
things.
getting awfully tired of this.
She even tells you, like, oh, I'm getting tired of this, like, this isn't something you should be doing, but it is something you should be doing. It's the only way to get the jar, which is the single most useful item in the entire game, and you have to go through every single one of them, break them all. It doesn't matter which order you do it in, they will all break. It's kind of dumb. Not a fan of that particular sequence. I mean, it's funny, I guess, if you've never seen it before, but is Obnoxious Asshole gonna come out of there? No, not yet. Alright, rare curiosities. Let's take a look. No, we'll find out.
Who can that be? I cannot see.
I love this guy, he's so cute.
I am Valenice of Daventry, good sir. Is there a problem with your eyes?
But awful rotten jackalope swiped my glasses. I can't cope. Normally I'd trade with you, but since I'm blind, my day's through.
Stop all this rhyming, I mean it. Anybody want a peanut?
Leave me be, I cannot see.
So he just keeps repeating that, and then leaves. But hey look, it's that annoying asshole, the jackalope.
Of all the rude, inconsiderate...
So, fortunately... I'm going to turn it down a little bit more. There we go. No, not that low. Alright, that works. So, fortunately, the jackalope is only really in this chapter. He's back if you ever go back to the Curiosity Shop, which will only happen like once. But, other than that... do we want to go in there yet? I might. I like to flood Valenice's inventory with as much crap as usual as I can. Yes, let's do that. Let's I hope it doesn't mean they have to pick the rope though. No, okay, never mind. We're not doing that because yeah, for reasons. Alright, what else do I need? So I can't deal with the jackalope until I deal with the ghost. There's a ghost. We will see him shortly. The ghost is thirsty because he's in the desert and hasn't drank water in ages. Oh yeah, right. There's the magic corn. I forgot about the magic corn. I have to do that. So we're gonna put, oh, we have this corn seed, right? We saw in the thing. Oh, you have to put corn. And apparently, if you put this corn in damp soil, it just automatically magically grows.
Oh, my.
It must be some kind of special magic corn that I've heard about.
Oh, what a beauty.
Anyways. So I believe the corn plant actually goes away later on. I can't quite remember. It's possible that it's only if you start from chapter 2. If you start from any of the in-between chapters, there's certain things that the game just doesn't populate, which is weird. But, so it goes. Alright, so I'm going to put the corn in there. Fill this up with salt water from the well. You can actually give salt water to the ghost and he'll get really pissed at you. What am I missing? Oh yeah, I have to cry into the bowl. This is a very specific ritual for making fresh water, which makes no sense, but whatever, King Plus, it's incredibly magical. There we are. One of my favorite lines in the entire game coming up. It's just because.
Fresh.
Fresh. I don't know why. It just it just sounds dirty. All right.
Excuse
Hello.
me, sir.
I told you there was a ghost. There's a ghosty ghost.
What do you want of me?
You're a punk rocker.
I am Valenice of Daventry, good sir. I wonder if you might tell me where I am?
I am Ozzy
You are
Osbourne.
far away from life, and love, and hope. You are surrounded by dust, and it is dust you shall become.
Yeah, this guy always creeped the shit out of
You
me when I
are
was
so
younger.
pale, traveler.
Just because his voice, it's so good.
Are you...
I lost my life in this cursed desert. Now,
He has red
tormented by
eyes, Ashley, if you see him.
burning thirst.
Is there
Like
anything
glowing
I
red
can
eyes.
do?
It's really creepy.
Leave this place if you can. The portal through the mountains. The mouth of the great stone head was closed by an evil enchantress.
So evil
Legend
enchantress.
says that
This is
it can
important.
be opened, but I know not how. Go, now.
Sir!
Go. This thirst drives me mad, and I know not what it will make me do.
I also thought that he would like strangle you if you kept bugging him. Yeah, red eyes. Look at that creepy skull face. His galloping limp. He gallops away. Anyways, so let's keep bugging him. Hey, jerk. Alright. Normally you can just follow him. Alright, he'll show up again. He more or less shows up on any desert screen that you happen to be in. There's like a small chance that he won't, but the game really doesn't want you to wander in the desert for too long, so he pops up more often than not, especially around where his body is. And she'll actually tell you if it's, there we go, okay.
Sir!
she starts overheating, she'll let you know. So yeah, the desert actually just keeps looping and looping and looping, which is interesting.
What do you want?
Oh, hello. Hello, beef curtains. Oh, I should talk to him first again.
Please, help me, sir. You see, I've lost my daughter and...
I cannot help you, lady.
I don't care. I'm a
I could
ghost.
not even help myself.
Alright. Let's give him some,
I wish to
fresh
give this
water.
to you, traveler.
Is it truly sweet water, lady? Could it really be?
Again, if you give him the salt water, he just flips right out.
I thought my thirst would torture me forever.
I was hoping, it would
How can
actually
I
change his
thank you?
voice quality, but it doesn't.
Can you help me
I mean,
escape
he is a
this
ghost,
desert?
so it doesn't really matter.
I do not know how to open the portal, but there is something I can do. Follow me.
But creepy red eyes galloping McGee.
Is that...
Yes, that is all that remains of Colin Farwalker.
Is it Colin
great
Farwalker or
adventurer.
Common Farwalker?
He
I always thought it was Common Farwalker.
I'm
He's
so
just a
sorry.
common adventurer.
Don't be. Your gift of water has given me peace. We must
Or
hurry.
common, like
I
Common
haven't
Rider.
much time left on this earthly
Common
plane.
Farwalker!
I wish to give you something.
Can I get ahead? Alright. Let me take this.
I thank you, good sir.
May it help you in your journeys, my lady. Farewell.
Okay, so the reason I get the bug thing is because I used to use it because for some reason the rope would always glitch on me. I've never actually figured out. I know you're supposed to use the rope for the jackalope, but I never figured out where the actual interaction for it is. And there's a much easier way to do that whole puzzle anyways, which is mandatory, so... Yeah, playing this on PC. Indeed. Not a Mac, not Linux, not a PlayStation, PC. Alright. So we have the hunting horn.
Oh dear, the horn is clogged with sand.
There we are.
Being long-winded comes in handy sometimes.
First of several puns in King's Quest. 7 at least. So I used to use the bug shrinking thing just because. But it's not actually required. Nothing that he actually gives you is required, which is hilarious. I mean, because one thing's supposed to be to handle the jackal, the other thing is supposed to be handle the scorpion. So honestly, I just keep the bug shrinking powder for the hell of it, because it's funny to have. Just bug powder. You'd figure the rope would be useful, but it is really funny to shrink the bug, though. It's pretty hilarious. Let's see, is that something I need to do right now, or is it a prerequisite for that puzzle? I can't remember, so let's just go in and do it. Oh yeah, right. I need to use the flag. I'm quite certain that if you use the flag, it doesn't actually disappear. If it does, then... Alright, so let's do it. Can't remember if it stings the cloth or not. We'll find out. So I could have done this at the beginning. Yeah, okay, so we lose the cloth if we do this. It's a really obnoxious sound. Yeah. It just keeps doing that. Oh, I forgot. I forgot it did that. That's annoying. That's why I took the bug powder. Alright, I'm gonna leave and come back. And hopefully that doesn't screw this. I've never actually tried that before. Maybe it stays stuck. It does. That's obnoxious. I apologize. You. Alright, so we need to be able to make turquoise. I think that's it. Actually, no, sorry. No, that's not it. It's that. There. Let me get this turquoise arrow. Alright. Yeah. That sound design. I'm sorry. Oof, I have a bit of a migraine now. I apologize to all of you. Yeah. That's also why I usually keep I get the bug powder, because normally then it just runs away and that whole area is quiet. You do have to return there in a different chapter, but fortunately, damn thing's gone by then, so hooray. Alright, so now we need to get the freaking glasses back and get some revenge on the jackalope for being an obnoxious dick. So, let's just do this.
Here it comes, you little fiend.
Fiend. Should we use more colloquially in modern speech? So here's another thing. Again, I usually
I got you, didn't I?
I would start this game on the later chapters when I was younger, because the first chapter was just so obscure in terms of what you had to do, and so slow. I didn't realize that this hair that's here is incredibly important for later, so I had to make my way all the way back to the desert. The desert's like way out of the way in comparison to everything else that's in the game. Anywho, let's... right, I need to go get the gourd seed now. When you come back here, you realize that this gourd in the sun has split open.
Strange. The gourd split in the sun. It looks like there's a loose seed in there.
And then grab another thing of corn.
Oh, what a beauty.
Alright, awesome. Yeah, I'm upset that I didn't use the powder, because I like just making the flag randomly in this game, but so it goes. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, see, he just keeps doing that now every single time you pass by. Every single time. Fortunately, like I said, I don't come back here too often, except for a couple reasons, and just a personal reason, which you'll see right now.
This is all I have to say. Go away, go away!
Alright, so let's get the poor little rhyming mouse's glasses, which we can see in glorious 3D.
Here you are.
Oh joy, oh happy me, I can see, Thanks to you, I'm not afraid. Now I'm free to deal and trade.
Alright, so, as I'm sure you can realize, this guy likes to rhyme.
No time to chat, the day is fading. Come, Valanice, let's do some trading.
I don't know if I actually told him my name was Valanice, but... So he so let's try to trade for the comb.
Shows me gold. How would you like some fine blue mold?
You.
No, thank you. I don't want to trade this. You see, it belongs to my daughter. Have you seen her?
A princess fair with golden hair?
Yes. Have you seen my Rosella?
Seen her, lady? Sadly, no. But I hear tales from winds that blow from far away, from the west. My
My
sources are
sources
the
are the
very
very
best.
best.
They
Sorry.
tell me that the brave troll king has lost his heart
Huh.
and given a ring to a lovely princess he plans to wed. A foreign princess, it is said.
Troll King.
A foreign princess? Well, that could be her. Do you know anything more?
To find out more, you'll have to go beyond the woods and far below.
Let's go beyond the woods and far below. Interesting. Okay, so the other function of the comb is to show it to other people to try to figure out what they know about Rosella.
What a skillful work of clay. I'll trade you a bale of mouldy hay.
No, thank you.
I forget if the what's it? I forget if the ghost tells you anything about Rosella. I don't think he does. If he does, it's nothing
That's
important.
a simply smashing stick. How about a fat deer tick?
You.
I mean, no, thank you.
So I like doing this because obviously, as you see, he rhymes with whatever it is you show him, and some of the things he says are just so strange. It's the only dialogue you can get. Oh, and he just closed the door in my face. I've never heard what he says about the rope though, because as I said, I've
Would
never
you like
picked it
to
up.
trade with me? You won't believe what you will see. Oh my, a stunning turquoise shape. Will you accept a shriveled grape?
Oh, I don't think so.
What a charming woven basket. Let me find my silk-lined casket.
No, that's all right.
I was hoping that there would be some like Easter eggs, you know,
Mighty
from
horn
other
of tarnished brass.
King's Quest games.
Would you take a box of broken glass?
I think not.
Yuck! Fur from that horrid beast. I don't want it in the least.
The only thing I think that he won't actually comment on.
Oh my goodness. Magic dust! Would you take an old bread crust?
I don't think so.
It's just like, where is he keeping all this nonsense?
Oh, what a lovely golden ear. Would you like a broken clockwork gear?
No, that's all right.
This is obviously a carryover from King's
Juicy,
Quest 6
sticky,
pawn shop.
spiky fruit. Would you like a chewed-on boot?
Oh, no, thank you.
Mmm, a tasty grain of salt. Will you take a chocolate malt?
Tempting, but no thank you. I'm trying to watch my figure.
But it's like the first good trade he's offered you. All right.
What a lovely wrinkled seed. For that, I'll offer this blue bead.
That sounds like a good deal.
So, the reason all these blue things matter, we will find out right now. So, if you notice, there's the arrow bit here, right? And the portal, as Colin Farwalker was calling it, is sealed with some kind of arrow shape. So it looks like the sorceress seems to have moved the key parts around for the portal to seal anyone in the desert off. So let's turn this over. Actually, you know what? Sorry, before I do that, just for the hell of it, I always like to keep an extra thing of fresh water around. Which it gets emptied out again later on anyways. Actually, no, sorry. No, it doesn't. It gets used. It gets used because we need this for later. I don't know if it needs to be salt water or not. I don't think there's anything else we need it for, but it's... yeah. It'll actually make another puzzle happen a lot faster in another chapter of the game. So we don't have to come all the way back here. It's close enough though, but like I said, I like carrying it around. And just like magic, if only all of the world's problems could be solved with a bit of corn and tears. Fresh.
Fresh.
Alright. So now we can do this puzzle. If you actually try to turn over the bowl with the water in it, it doesn't spill out, but she's like, whoa. So you have to actually finish that bit. And then turn the head. And then look at the necklace. And move this stuff over. And there we have it. I used to be paranoid, I thought you could fall down here. But you can't. I really like King Swiss 7 as well for the fact that it doesn't have a permadeath sequence in it. If you die, character makes a witty comment as is tradition, and then you just get right back up and you keep solving the puzzles, as opposed to having to save scum. So, I get to look at the bowl.
That looks like some kind of offering bowl.
And I believe I have to put this on it first. Right. So the statue nods at me. Right. It'll accept that. And now I have the other piece of the arrow. So some kind of enchanted offering statue of the gods or something like that you can trade for. I don't know. I don't really get it, but there. Have a completed puzzle. I always loved trying to figure out what like the desert society was here before, and it actually matters. I believe. Actually, no, I don't think it matters completely in terms of what the statue looks like. Again, but generally speaking, I like to reset it, but I'll keep the head as is like that. Okay. Grab another thing of corn, because why the hell not? Like I said, I think the corn despawns later or disappears later. So if I want to make fresh water again, I need to come back. But I can't remember. We'll figure it out. Okay, so let's. I have to look at this. That was a lot faster than I remember. I guess I've just done this so many times. Still, most boring part of the entire game. Because, I mean, the payoff is, oh look, this door's opening. Door opens, hooray. Alright, and you're like, oh, what are all these traps leading up to? And it's a big-ass Komodo dragon. And amazing sound effect. And then that, like, that's that. End of chapter 1. It's useless. You spent the entire chapter solving a bunch of obnoxious puzzles to open a door. So chapter 1 sucks, but it's mandatory and it's done. Now let's get on to the good part. Rosella's story.
Welcome, most beautiful of princesses.
Ooh, not looking too good there.
Who are you, sir?
I am King Otar Fenris III, ruler of the Volcanics Underground, and you are the Princess Rosella, yes?
Turns out that rumor was true.
I am, Your Majesty. How do you know me? Where am I?
That's
I
a
saw
good
a beautiful
question.
castle before.
How
Where could I find
does
it,
he
please?
know her?
Castle? Oh, that. It's a dull place.
He's
You
an
wouldn't like it.
underground king.
Oh my, I wasn't expecting this.
Your Majesty, what weren't you expecting? What's going on?
I wasn't expecting you to be so lovely, my lady.
Love that
You
animation.
will be the most radiant bride in all the world.
Bride? See here, King Otar, I'm very honored and all, but I can't marry you. I don't even know you. Now, if you'll excuse me. Ah! I'm
A troll, dear lady.
Oh no.
a troll? Oh!
Please don't be sad,
The
princess.
worst thing
You
ever.
make a lovely troll. Simply stunning troll.
A stunning troll.
I'm
All
a
the YouTube
troll?
commenters
How
are
can I be
stunning
a troll?
trolls.
I'm not a troll, am I?
Come along, princess.
Troll
Let
in
me
the
escort you
dungeon.
to your chamber. Perhaps you'll feel better if you rest.
A troll?
I still don't know how that is not a thing. One more time.
Troll, huh?
Let's say the word. Let's keep saying it. Wait for
A
it.
troll? I can't believe I'm a troll! And not just any troll. Oh no, I'm engaged to the Troll King. How lucky can a girl
Troll.
get?
Alright. Well, there we are. that sequence, it's just they say the word troll like 20 times. In case you're not sure. And yeah, awesome thing about troll architecture, or at least this is a very stylized thing from this era of movies and animation, but putting faces in kind of like underground goblin and troll architecture, I love it. It's very, David Bowie Labyrinth. So yeah, like you see these things here, they're clearly, you figure they're interactable, and they are eventually.
Blah!
Yeah, Bliss is right. What was up with that animation? Her mouth never actually goes that low in any other sequence in this movie. Sorry, in this game. See, it says cinematic it is. And again, you figure that something would come of this, but no.
Ew. That's enough to give our castle decorator a case of the vapors.
Right, that looks like a nice bed. Clearly she knows nothing about cavern architecture.
Who are you, Missy? You're no real troll. I can see right through you. What do you want with King
It's
Otar,
Roseanne.
you human minx?
I don't want anything. I was just looking into this pool, and then I saw this.
Baloney, little girl. You're trying to steal the throne of the underground. Usurper, usurper!
Bitch, I have my own castle and kingdom.
Why, you're no usurper.
Crying
You
solves
poor
all your
little
problems.
thing. Don't cry. I didn't mean to be cross. It's just that King Otar has been so strange lately, and that a horrible woman has been snooping around.
I'm
Alright.
not crying.
Of course you're not, dear. Now you listen to me. I can help you turn back into a human.
You can?
That's alright.
Are you an enchantress?
Well, not exactly. I'm Matilda, and I used to be King Otar's nursemaid when
It's
he was
Mara
just a
Wilson.
wee troll. Anyway, I can give you a list of ingredients for a magic potion that will turn you back into a human just like that.
So can the
But
other
you
trolls
have to
use
do
this
something
potion?
For me.
Anything.
Up above this kingdom is a dark land called Ooga Booga. Our kingdoms were never crazy about each other, but we had a civil relationship. Now, because of her, the Ooga Boogaites attack any troll that shows a face above ground.
The Ooga
Missy,
Boogaites.
once you're human, you will go above and investigate. I have a gut feeling that our kingdom is in terrible trouble.
Who is this her?
Of course I will, Matilda.
Wonderful. Now listen, girl. Bring me some baked beetles, a crystal dragon scale, water of emeralds, a silver spoon, and a gold bowl. Got it?
Got it.
Alrighty. So, oh, hang on. Wait for it.
Stupid old toy rat! This is not what I wanted! I wanted a battle axe!
Yeah.
Bike! Time for lunch! Don't forget your new toy!
Dumb, stupid rat!
Bike's awesome. Screw these rats. I want a battle axe. This is literally the dumbest toy ever. But an incredibly handy puzzle device. Now, you're supposed to realize that this is here even though it's so far out of nowhere. Alright, so... Oh yeah, also this, because interactables. Alright, so let's recap. Somehow the Ooga Boogaites have started attacking any troll they see on sight because of quote-unquote her, whoever that is. Quite possibly the horrible woman who is sneaking around. We also heard about some kind of enchantress who sealed the portal. And we know that Matilda is in fact not an enchantress. Alright, I think we can talk to her again. She doesn't really have anything else to say.
Matilda? What was that list of ingredients again?
Baked beetle.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so she just tells you what you need. Okay, cool. Let's go here first, because these guys are funny.
Mr. Troll, may I talk to you?
I don't know if you can actually talk to them just yet. It's possible.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, okay, so they have nothing to say right now. It's possible they have something to say once they leave and come back. Here we go. Now, this is when their sequence happens. Who's that? Here we are.
Revolting beast!
Jeez, Hogarth, you nearly got yourself fried.
Oh, I'm not scared of that nasty wench. I could break her in half like a carrot.
Well, that's good, 'cause she's right behind you.
I know that voice actor from somewhere on the left. Oh well.
That was not funny, Blogtar.
Huh. Alright, so what's going on here?
Pardon me, sirs, but who was that tall, imposing woman?
Her name is Militia, and to tell you the truth,
Militia,
lady, no one really knows who she is.
I know who she is. She's a fiend, that's who.
Fiend, twice.
Shut your mouth, Hogarth. You don't know nothing. Some trolls say Militia is an evil fairy cast out of Etheria up there in the clouds. All I know is she never used to hang around here, and now she does all the time.
We'd like to tell you more, pretty lady, but we better not.
An evil fairy cast out of Etheria.
Is there anything more you could tell me about Militia?
No, lady, sorry.
No way.
Check out this troll side boob going on here. It's just lovely. Not gross at all. Alright. I think the first thing we want to do is head up to the top right here. this area.
All right then. Just a touch of frog lips, a dash of mouse noses, a sprinkling of spider legs.
Ooh.
You are so wonderful. You are the most beautiful stew in the world. All you need is a juicy bat or a tender rat.
I love it. It's just so charming. All right. So he said he needs
I'm sorry, I didn't
a
mean
bat or a rat.
Out of my kitchen, you dreadful peasant.
He calls me a peasant even though I'm engaged to the king. It's weird they use that sound effect, the no sound effect, there, because that sounds more horrifying than it actually is, and it's only used once before when she gets trapped in like a
Don't
coffin.
worry, my little stew. You're safe from that dreadful girl. Her peasant lips will never touch you.
Alright, so yeah, so normally what's supposed to happen is you go up here first, and then you get thrown out, and then you see Militia head down. But that's not the case right now. I know later that the icon changes as a hint to go back down there again, but anyways, so yeah, it's kind of weird that you automatically get tossed out the first time. But anyways, stupidly easy puzzle. The sound effects in this game suck. The voice acting's fine though, but
A juicy, tender rat. Just what I need for my stew. Come here, you little tidbit. Oh, where'd he go?
that rat has some kind of freaking microchip in it. Alright, so I'm trying to remember if there's actually a way to die in this area.
They could cook a moose in there. Gosh, they probably are.
Yep. Alright. Oh yeah, right. So you can die if you eat all the baked beetles for some reason. Probably because there's no other way to get them back. But you can actually eat them, which is neat. You don't actually need all of them, and it's fun to watch Rosella eat baked beetles. I've never actually gotten the death sequence for eating all the beetles, though. I don't really know why. I think this is the wrong bowl. I think this is the brass one. Oh no, it is the gold one. Great. So you can actually get... there's two bowls, as you can see up here. And,
I already have a gold bowl. I shouldn't be greedy.
if you pick the brass one and bring it to Matilda, she'll actually take a bite out of it and chuck it, and then yell at you. So you have to go back and get the other one. Alright, so you need to fill it with the water of emeralds, which I think is down here. Let me just go check out this area again. Yeah, here we go.
You know, Winnie, I've had so much trouble sleeping lately. Blotar snores like a dragon with heartburn.
Well, let me tell you, Eglantine, I have the same problem with Hogarth. I just use wet sulfur. I put a lump of wet sulfur on the fireplace at night, and it puts me right out.
Wet sulfur
I sleep so soundly,
to sleep.
Hogarth sometimes has to wake me with a flower under the nose.
A flower? Eee! You must have been sleeping like a log if you needed a nasty, smelly flower to wake you up. Well, well, well. You learn something new every day.
That one line is just... Anyways. But yeah, so, sulfur apparently puts trolls to sleep, which is gross. And flowers are gross to their senses and wake them up.
Excuse me, good ladies, but would you happen to know anything about Militia?
Oh, look, Winnie! It's the king's new bride-to-be! Isn't she the cutest little thing? Oh, my dear! You're the luckiest troll in the world!
Oh, it's going to be the most beautiful wedding. And won't you be the most beautiful bride? Oh, I always cry at weddings.
Oh boy. Alright, so they just keep repeating themselves the more you ask them about anything, so that's all they have to say. Just a bit of troll tips. Alright, so these guys are cool, especially this guy. Alright, what do I need to do with them for now? I think I just need to talk to them both.
Pardon me, sir, but I was wondering...
Well, wonder no longer, sweet potato. I am the troll of your dreams.
Yeah.
Now see here, I'm engaged to the king. That's right,
I
the
love
king.
Rosella's expression right there, of just like
Well,
wit
I
and
respect King
injustice.
Otar. You can bet on that. I'm sorry, my little rutabaga, but our love is not to be. You let me know if he dumps you, okay?
Ew.
Alright, so this guy's gross. He does have something interesting to say later. I think once we go down here and come back. This guy's awesome though, Ollie.
Excuse me. I didn't mean to startle you,
He has
sir.
a great character
I
design
am
as well.
Rosella of
Looks like
Daventry.
Doppy.
Oh, that's all right. I don't mind being interrupted by someone as charming as yourself. What can I do for you?
Why, you're the most polite troll I've ever met. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to...
Don't apologize, my dear. I quite understand. I can't tolerate the company of most other trolls myself. Oppie Goldsworth, Master Jeweler, at your service.
You don't like other trolls? You must be so lonely, Oppie.
Oh, I am, Rosella. To tell you the truth, I'd do anything to leave this place. I'd love to go
He's a
out
great
and make
voice
my
actor,
way
too.
in the world.
Very smooth.
Maybe I'd even become the court jeweler of Etheria.
Why don't you?
I don't have the money. All I have to my name is this old chipped hammer and chisel.
His
Pardon
jewelry to
me,
trolls
my
means
dear, but I
nothing.
really must finish this project.
He has a mohawk too, it's so cool. Alright. Anyways. So Oppie is too poor to leave the underground.
Ew. Ew, it smells like rotten eggs in here.
Alright, so. Couple things. Grab this lantern.
Ugh, what's this? Green water?
Green water, like emerald water. So, gold bowl with some water of emeralds. Awesome. Alright, let's see if I remember the order to do this in. I'm probably gonna die, but it's okay. Let's see, first death sequence of the game.
Wow, what an updraft.
I think it's here, right? Let's do it. I hope I'm right. Ooh, I was. Hooray. And then over here, and we're good.
Maybe it's sulfur.
Alright. So, some rotten egg sulfur, kabam. Alright. I think that's all we need for this area. I think I might be able to come back and get more sulfur again later on in the game, just to carry it around with me for the hell of it, but I might not do that because Rosella moves really slowly in this area. Alright, so now this part's important. Alright, so now we're going to talk to this guy. Again.
Ew.
Or, okay, maybe I need to look at what he's doing over here once he moves. Yeah, there we go.
What's that?
That little goyle is a mold for casting things. I poured hot silver in there, see? And when it cools, I have a spoon.
Alright, so somehow get a spoon out of all this. Or if I can talk to him and ask for the spoon.
Ew.
No, he is way too creepy to get a spoon out of. Alright, well, hot sulfur apparently puts trolls to sleep, eh? Well, let's do something about that. Get this pervert out of our way. Give him what's coming to him.
What's that, Mama? Time for bed? Okay. Nighty-night.
Alright, so now we have an obnoxious snoring troll, but, you know.
Oh, darn. I let it get too cold.
Alright. So, another thing we need to put a spark in the lantern. I'll figure that out. I'll show you why we need that later. It actually isn't for what you think it is. Okay, so in order to get the silver spoon, so he's already poured the mold in there, right? I believe we just need to pick this up and dump it in the water, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Take it out, and we have a spoon. And we can't actually keep the tool for some reason. We rob everything else, and yet we have to put the freaking prongs back. Okay, so I think that's it from here. We have the spark, we have the spoon, water of emeralds, baked beetles. We're on a roll. Alright. So let's give Matilda the bowl now. And get this really nice close-up as well. This is actually the view that most of the rest of the game is going to be
Now
at.
give me the rest of the ingredients.
I don't like the zoomed out view of the main map here. Alright, so let's give her the rest of the stuff then. So we have baked beetles.
Just fine, just dandy.
Well, if she doesn't comment on the fact that you've eaten some. It doesn't matter. And silver spoon.
Excellent.
Matilda, what was that list of ingredients again?
Baked beetles, a crystal dragon scale,
Crystal dragon.
a gold bowl, water of emerald, and a silver spoon. Got it?
Okay, so you need the crystal dragon scale.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, so crystal dragon scale is all that's left. Where are we gonna find a crystal dragon scale? Huh. Danger, huh? Alright, well, we're just gonna avoid that for now. Let's go over here. What the hell?
Come no further!
Alright.
Good day, sir. I am...
I don't care who you are! This is my bridge, and I will only let you cross it if you give me a 1,000 pieces of lead and a rat on a stick.
Yeah, right. I, Princess Rosella of Daventry, order you to let me pass.
Princess, what?
And I, Brutus Bone Crusher, says no.
Brutus Bone.
Well, that got me nowhere.
Brutus Bone Crusher.
That guy just won't listen to reason.
If I actually try to get past, well, let's see what happens if I try to get past him. Try to just sneak on past. Yeah, he just throws us in lava.
That troll won't be reasoned with. I think something else is in order.
Yep, clearly. Alright, so that's to that. So there's the first game over sequence. See what happens, you know, character just says a quick quip and a tip, and you just get right back into it. Which is great. It lets you, as a, you know, player, just have more fun with the death sequences in this game. Now, yeah, you can ride in this in any way that you want, but you're supposed to fix the wheel, otherwise you just fall into the lava and the guy laughs at you. It's kind of awesome.
I'll just make sure that shield doesn't go anywhere. There.
Alright, so now we have the cart all fixed up. Time for some fun. Whoa. Whee! So we just murdered a troll. I mean, he would have killed us. Maybe he can survive the lava? Probably not, because it's lava? Alright, I love this area, it's so beautiful. Huh. I don't understand why they made it in the way that they did. I mean, I know it's supposed to draw suspense, but you have to go back here a couple times. But you get to see one of my favorite characters in the game. They're not in it for that long, but look at that. It's so beautiful. Well, I always thought this was like a tap that was pouring crystals out of it. But oh my goodness, look at this.
I don't think there are that many jewels in all of Daventry.
Hello.
Are you a dragon?
It's a crystal dragon. Look at that.
I am. Do not fear me, little troll.
You're the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my whole life.
Thank you. You are most kind.
It's true.
Once that would have made me smile. Now I know I will never be happy again.
What has made you so sad?
I have lost my will to live. I have lost my spark.
Wait for it. Look right here. Look at that. Look at that. There's a crystal tear. It's so sad. It's the saddest thing. A sighing crystal dragon. Alright, we have to help, right? Alright, what's up?
What did you mean when you said you'd lost your will to live? Why?
I meant just what I said. I have lost my spark. My world has grown cold. Leave me to my sorrow, little troll.
So, I wonder if the tear comes out. Yeah, so the tear keeps going. Twice now. It's so sad. Alright, I don't think they changed their dialogue. I like hearing everything the Crystal Dragon has to say. They might say it one more time. It might be like, just leave me be.
Leave me be,
yeah, I was
little
right.
creature.
And the Crystal Dragon also doesn't seem hostile or want to eat anybody, so. Alright, well, let's help him out. Let's help out the Crystal Dragon. It's so beautiful.
This doesn't happen to be the kind of spark you meant, does it?
So
A
happy.
spark.
Yay.
Bless you, little troll. Here, let me have it.
Yeah. Fire-breathing crystal
I am
dragon.
indebted to you. Here, take this diamond. With it, you can live like a princess.
Well, princess twice now. 2 times.
Thank you. It's beautiful, but what I'd really like is one of your scales.
Yes, yes, little one, whatever you want, but I can wait no longer to fly. I will give you a scale when I return.
All right. Look at it. Look at that late 90s 3D animation. It's so beautiful. So cool. Look at it in all its majesty. Coming out of the back of its neck there. Super cool. Just so beautiful, so cool. Love the crystal dragon. I mean, yeah, like crystal stuff, super gimmicky, right? Put it on all the toys, you know. Crystal ponies, crystal biker mice from Mars. But, you know, crystal Pegasus, all that, you know, hippie stuff. But crystal dragon, super cool. Just, it doesn't get better. Doesn't get any better. Alright, so we can't really do anything with the crystal dragon just yet, unfortunately, because it's off having a good time. We're still stuck in troll land. We'll be back for it though. So, and again, another really frustrating sequence because you have to go back and forth and back and forth. But we're almost done. We just need the scale, and then we'll be done this area. All right. So this guy needs some money so that he can. Well, we're on our good deed streak, as all adventure games are about. Or screwing people over.
Oppie, I have something I'd like to give you.
Oh, my, it's perfect. It's beautiful. How can I ever thank you? I'm forever in your debt. Oh, I'm going to throw out this horrible hammer and chisel and get the best set money can buy.
If you don't want it, may I have it, Oppie?
Of course. Enjoy them, my dear. Thank you so much. Goodbye, Rosella.
And he's off. I don't know how that exit doesn't come back around here, but it's just how it goes. Alright, so let's keep going, leaving this whole area now. Alright, so the hammer and chisel, incredibly useful items for Rosella in particular. In the same way that the hunter's horn is valuable to Valanice, the hammer and chisel is valuable to Rosella. Well, that's a new sound. Oh, I didn't realize that you could actually see the animation of its tail falling off like that. That's cool.
Madam Dragon? Wake up!
I keep forgetting the dragon's actually female. I just thought it was genderless.
Please, good dragon, wake up! I truly need one of your scales! Rats. I'll never get a scale with just my bare hands.
Well, we can't seem to get any of the crystal dragon scale. I don't think we can take another jewel.
I don't think there are that many jewels in...
Real point to it either. And be greedy, I mean, it's a dragon horde. Alright.
Rats. I'll never get a scale with just my bare hands.
So yeah, it's too tired to wake up or anything like that. So, might have to use a bit of brute force. It's kind of, you know, upsetting, but... oof. Didn't seem to feel it, so that's good. The way I see it is that it knew that you were coming, but was too tired to give you a scale, so it just lowered its tail, so that you'd be able to come back. Crystal Dragon isn't that big of a jerk. At least I like to think so. Anyways, let's keep going. And I think after this, I'm gonna probably make it to Falderall, just because I like seeing Falderall, and then I might end the stream, or at least might finish up the Falderall sequence to start the whole Sky is Falling sequence. I'm trying to remember how long it is, but pretty much I used to play for the Rosella bits, because that's actually where a lot of the suspense comes in. I find Rosella to be a more interesting character, but the world you see a lot more through Valenice's eyes. So it is mostly Valenice's game, I guess. When you get down to
Matilda, what was that?
Yeah, okay. I guess it's Rosella's story, but Valenice puts in more work.
Yes! Yes!
Alright, so there's a Crystal Dragon scale.
All right then, girlie, take a drink.
Sound of magic. Lasers and magic. And of course, you're gonna get a really goofy animation out of this because, you know.
Did it work?
Well, not exactly, dear. Now, what did I do wrong? Aha! I remember. We need a troll hair. Ow! There we go!
Yeah, you don't have a head, so you can't drink it. Just gonna throw it on her. Wacky sound effects. Whoa. There we go. Back to normal.
The silver spoon melted, and I thought Mother's tea was strong. I suppose I should keep it as a memento.
My dear Princess Rosella.
Oh, also
I'm
someone
stunned.
said the Trolls
Your beauty
King's
is
been
only
acting
surpassed by
odd.
your intelligence, in your courage, and your joie de vivre.
You! I've had just about enough of you distracting the king, you little snip!
Should figure out who her voice actress is. Sounds familiar.
Now look here, lady.
No! Look here!
Alright, so she clearly has
Alicia,
the
no!
Jafar thing going on. And she died. No.
There. You just be patient, girl. I'll be in to take care of you before you know it.
That's what you think.
Alright, time to make good our escape.
No, it's not tall enough yet.
So we can finally make use of these things. Because this picture seems to be smoldering. I forget if you can look in the mirror and if she has a different reaction. If she does, I don't remember it. Oh well. It's not really that important. This is, though.
My Lady Militia, I wasn't expecting you!
And who were you expecting, you pathetic wretch? Your precious princess?
This is interesting.
Listen to me, you pudding-brained puppet. If you and your obsession with that pale-skinned, meddlesome princess manage to disrupt my plans, I'll have you filleted. Have you learned to work the volcano mechanism yet?
Well, yes, I think so, but Lady Militia,
Base.
is it really necessary? Will the realm of Eldritch be harmed, my lady? The bountiful woods are right below Etheria, and the land of Ooga Booga below that.
Oh, a village here, a township there. Who's going to miss them? Even if all of Eldritch is covered in slag, at least the blight of Etheria will be gone.
So she looks like she wants to erupt the volcano to get rid of Etheria, and the land is called Eldritch.
I just don't know what's right. What's real? If only I could remember.
There's something called the Bountiful Woods.
No, she can't. She just can't.
Bountiful Woods, Ooga Booga. I don't think Folderol was mentioned at all. But anyways. I almost fell to my death. Alright.
What is this little thing?
Still delirious. Alright.
Don't you hurt him. Don't you dare hurt him.
Stay out of it, old woman, or you'll regret the day you were born.
There's something wrong with him. What have you done to him, witch?
You really don't want to know, Ancient One. Your old nerves couldn't take it. Suffice it to say that it's a lot nicer than what I plan to do to you.
You don't scare me, you cold-blooded beanstalk, you flinty-eyed lizard!
Yikes. So, if she did in fact want to blow up Etheria, and she's so magical, it makes sense that the rumor of her being a fairy cast out of Etheria makes sense, but yeah.
Matilda, I know you're concerned for the king, but maybe you shouldn't bait Militia like you did. She's fully capable of hurting you.
Don't I know it, child? But I can't help myself. I'd do anything to find out what she's done to my Otar. Anything.
So Otar's been acting strange.
Matilda, maybe if we investigate, we can...
Can't you see it's hopeless, child? That creature is far too powerful. Leave me be, child. I'm sick at heart.
Alright. I'm trying to remember if... Okay, so she doesn't actually prompt you to do this, but you have to show her this thing, the dragon toad.
Matilda, what is this funny little thing?
Otar's dragon toad. This was King Otar's when he was just a wee lad. It's a magical guardian. When little Otar would take it with him to play, it would watch over him and get him out of trouble. If he really got into a scrape, it would run home and tell me where he was.
It doesn't look very lively now, Matilda.
Not sure if it's supposed to be a stuffed...
Yes, it's been dormant for years.
Stuffed doll.
Let me see now.
Or, an actual creature. I think it's just a doll. Met of sorts. There you are.
It's working! Dragon Toad, tell me now. Where is King Otar, and what's he doing?
His Majesty the King is imprisoned, far away, in the land of Booga Booga.
That means the king who's been in cahoots with Militia is an imposter. I knew it!
There we are.
Matilda, I overheard the
An
king, or
imposter
whoever
king.
he is, and Militia talking.
Who somehow
It sounded
knows
like he
Rosella.
intends to cause a volcano to erupt.
Phoenix Underground is nothing but one big volcano. We trolls have been the keepers of the volcano
Phoenix
for
Underground.
100 generations.
That's what it's called.
If Militia ignites it, the entire realm of Eldritch will blow up.
Exposition.
Rosella, we must find the real King Otar. He's the only one with the knowledge to shut down the volcano. Here, take this magic rope.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take
Use
this.
this rope with the elevator to Ooga Booga. Find the
Rope.
real king of the
Lamp
trolls.
oil.
Go
We have
now.
everything
it
you
may
need.
already be too late.
And the dragon toad comes with.
Where is that little snip of a princess? When I find her, I'll...
I don't really know where her dog is right now. That's true.
Nasty, smelly vermin! Someday I'll come up with a way to cause every bat, rat, and snake in the world to explode at once!
So good. I love her voice actress.
Try to escape, will she? Well, just let her try.
Like, you could maybe think that Militia is part of the Black Cloak Society, but she's clearly a fairy, so it'd be interesting if she was, but oh well. Now, unfortunately, the rat doesn't come back because she seems to teleport away with it. Which sucks, because it would have been so useful in several other puzzles. But so it goes. Alright. So now we're going to use the magic rope. Don't think there's anything else I can really get in Phoenix Underground. Alright. Danger sign is still there though, so look at that clipping. Ooh, that animation clipping. Alright, so we have that sign, that sound. Alright, the sky is falling, chapter 3. Alright. Anyways, easy puzzle is easy. It's actually a vegetarian. And now it's happy. I guess, like, I don't know. It'd be cool if you could examine that and see that it was fruit stains, but... Aw. And now... just some of my favorite stuff. Love it. Oh yeah, no, sorry, it's not the water we need. It's the sacred nectar up here later. I love this music. Alright, sorry. Right now we have Addis's theme.
I advise you to turn back, my lady. These once magical woods have been cursed, and no one is safe here.
Soothe me with your voice, Lord Attis.
I am Valenice of Daventry, noble stag, and I appreciate your concern. But I am on a mission from which I cannot be dissuaded.
Mission from God.
I must enter your woods.
You are brave, but know this. The oak tree you see before you was once my wife Ceres, she who is Mother Nature. I could not prevent her from being turned into a tree, for I had already been turned into a stag. I, Attis, Lord of the Hunt, could not save her.
So,
who has done
gods
such a
have been
terrible
transformed.
thing, my Lord Attis?
The attack was so sudden and so ferocious that I saw nothing. Only a noble from the high court of Etheria could have so much power. But that is unthinkable.
I am sorry for your loss, Attis, but I must search on. Farewell, my friend.
Valanice, wait. Be warned. To the far west is the wood of the Weir folk. Do not enter those woods, for the Weir folk are never friendly and always hungry.
Thank you, Lord Attis. May the fates smile upon both of us.
So, Werefolk Forest to the west. And someone from the court of Etheria transforming gods.
Is there nothing that can break the enchantment on you and your wife, Attis?
Perhaps there is, but I know not what. Feldspar, the ancient rock spirit, might tell you, if only there was a way to awaken him. You see, I am
Feldspar.
becoming more like a natural stag with every passing hour. Thought becomes more difficult, and the shadows of the forest sing to my blood.
If I find any way to help you, I will, my Lord Attis.
To be said, though, they are very gorgeous looking in their forms.
Poor fellow. I should leave him in peace. Lady Ceres, I will help you if I can.
Talking to trees. Totally not crazy. Alright. What the hell's this
What
thing?
wicked creature drove this stake into the tree, into Lady Ceres?
The same creature who turned her into a tree. If I only knew who that was, Lady Valanice, I would surely make him regret it.
Or her.
I fear my lady may die of that wound, but I can do nothing about it with these clumsy hooves.
Alright. The whole stake thing actually gets really morbid later, but let's try to take it out.
With your permission, my lord, I would like to try to remove this stake.
Go for it. That's fine.
Do not feel bad, Valanice. That stake was placed there by the darkest of evil magic. I'm not sure anyone can remove it.
I hate to ask you this, Lord Attis, but what will happen if Ceres, Mother Nature herself, does indeed perish?
I cannot say for certain, but I feel in my bones that the woods will perish along with her.
Well, that sucks. Alright. Look at that sap just flowing. It's so sad. All sad things in this game. This game's very sad. So beautiful, though. Do 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 do. I'm just gonna listen to this song because I haven't heard it in years, and I love it so much. So this dark wood over here is probably the wood to the west of the Weirfolk that we're supposed to avoid. Fortunately, this looks very nice up here. And of course, quick little platforming puzzle. Very easy to figure out. Just take the rock on the left, not the one on the right. Don't click in the mud, otherwise you'll die.
Oh, my.
Well, here's a problem. Ah.
Hush, my jewel. Soon all your troubles will be over.
Well, that sucks.
Listen, Spider. You let that poor bird go.
I didn't tell you to give up your lunch, did I? Go away.
The Renfield voice. Horrible. I'm gonna try it. I think if I try to take it, the spider bites me.
No! The spider's venom is deadly!
That's right, lady. So back off.
Yeah, I think if I try doing it again, he bites me.
Back off, lady, if you value your life.
Can I hit it with a stick? No, I can't. I've always tried that. I'm like, why doesn't that work? You should just be able to hit it with a stick. Use the bug shrinking powder? That should also work. Can I drown it? No, I would drink that. Alright, anyways. This is how you get rid of it. Easy as pie.
Hey! Who took the sun? Who took my lunch?
The box
Where
is
am
about
I?
big enough for the spider anyways.
Just cool off for a while, my many-legged friend.
No fair!
He's totally not gonna hunt you down and try to murder you later. Anyways, let's free the bird. The bird is the word.
There you are, pretty one. Safe and sound.
I owe you my life, lady. I know I am very tiny, but if I can do you a good turn in the future, I will. Farewell!
Alright, oh. She's off. Now we can go this way. I don't think there's anything really to do except for check out Feldspar. I was trying to figure out what happened to this tree here. I guess it just fell over, but I always thought that Militia might have actually just annihilated it for some reason or another. Anyways. So, there's Feldspar. We can't go north even though the path looks like you can. And then down here takes you to the other side of the broken bridge. Yeah. And of course if we try to cross it we'll just fall in the goop and die. So, this does become, see, notice the birds here now are flying around here. So that does become important later. Actually, you know what? Let's... I wonder if we can... Huh. Alright, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna pause for 1 second. I have an idea before we continue. Let's just, I'm gonna check the stream really quickly. Make sure that everything is still going well on this end. Alright. How's it going? Oh, it looks fine. Seems to be working just fine, just dandy. Alright. Yeah, and if you ever hear me say just fine, just dandy, now you know that comes from this game. As you as you heard. Alright, let's get back into it. Alright, actually, you know what? I'm gonna save the, doing the water thing for later. The nectar thing. And now we have Falderall. when I was young with my sister, I'd just show her this area and we would just laugh and laugh because it's just so whimsical.
Halt! Who goes there?
Valenice of Daventry, I seek entry to your town.
You may only enter this city if you bring me the holy 1-ton tomato of Antioch.
That's ridiculous. There's no such thing.
Oh, and you were gonna let a little thing like that stop you? You don't deserve to be in this town.
And it's so obvious too that you just go through there. But obviously you have to have some fun with this asshole.
Have you brought me the holy 1-ton tomato?
No, of course not.
Well, go away then. Would you stop that infernal banging? It's rattling my teeth. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! You're giving me a headache, you nasty pink-faced creature.
Huh. Pink-faced creature. Alright.
I'm not listening! I'm plugging my ears! I'm singing so I can't hear you! La 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 la! No, di do 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 la la la.
Alright.
I'm not listening!
Okay, so that's all he has to say. Okay. I swear he had a thing where he kept upping the stakes of what you had to find before he opened the door. Anyways, obvious puzzle is obvious.
Don't touch that door! You can't go through there. There's a giant rabid chicken on the other side. That's it. A giant rabid chicken.
I'll take my chances.
Always hoped there actually was a giant rabid chicken.
I just did, little fellow.
Oh! The Archduke will hear of this! Oh!
I, Archduke Fifila Yip Yip, do order it. You are a stranger here and you have no business in the town of Folderol.
Fifi Yip Yap.
Please, noble Archduke, you must let me by. I'm on an errand of great importance.
Mission from God.
Oh, that's what they all say. Then the next thing you know, they're robbing the city blind.
What do you have
Archduke
in the city?
Yip Yap,
Well,
I would never.
yes you would. Oh, he's so annoying and so awesome.
Sir. Sir.
Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna leave. And come back. Because I think he keeps telling ridiculous tales and what's up on the other side of the door if you keep doing it.
You can't go through that door. There are, 600 bad-tempered weasels with crossbows right on the other side. Yeah, that's it. Weasels.
Well, thank you for the warning, little fellow.
Even though you've already...
Big, fat, hairy rats.
Even though you've already been through there. Alright. I mean, there's a way to make him go away. But, as long as they keep... I mean, eventually he just gives up.
There's a vicious, attack-trained guinea pig behind that door. Yeah, that's it. A guinea pig.
I don't think so.
Again,
2 guinea pigs?
A for
With
effort.
a really big stick?
Nah.
A crazed warthog?
Sorry.
A marsh pig who does Texas?
Darn! I should have said it was a berserk possum.
Alright. You can see it's just like a little small staircase leading up to this guard post and an insanely huge door that doesn't carry proportions, as a matter of fact. Oh well. He just gives up. Doesn't even care. It's great. Okay, well let's appeal to Archduke Yifyap's better nature. He seems like an emotional sort.
Good sir, I want nothing from your town. I'm only searching for my lost daughter, Rosella. She was stolen by some form of dark magic, and now I fear I will never see her again.
Oh, that's the saddest thing I've ever heard. Enjoy your stay in Foldor, oldie lady. Be sure to take the faux shop with a grain of salt. I hope you found your daughter.
Take the faux shop with a grain of salt. Ugh.
The sky is falling! The sky is falling!
Just never mind her, my lady. She's very silly.
I'm sorry. Who's very silly? Excuse me? Oh, I love it. Folderol's the best. Alright, let's check out the China shop. Owned by a bull in the China shop.
Welcome to my shop, dear lady. I am Fernando Bulford, proprietor.
So groan-worthy, but
Good
it's
day,
great.
sir.
Oh, it is not a good day. It is a terrible day. A black day.
Black Friday sale.
I'm sorry to hear that,
75% off all of
Is there
China.
anything I can do to help?
Not unless you have found my treasure.
Someone stole your treasure. How awful. Was it gold or gems?
No, it was treasure, my precious China bird. I love my treasure more than all the stars in the sky. She is my only friend, and now she's gone.
Who steals a bird? Well, we find out exactly who steals a bird. Also, the fact that the door has horn shapes on it. It's so
Do you
King's
know
Quest.
who might have stolen your bird?
Oh, it could have been anyone. Everyone in town wanted my treasure for his own.
It was the Archduke. It was the butler. Alright, anyways, this mask comes back later, but no need to really deal with it right now. Oh, shut up. I'll deal with that later. Wait.
Did you hear me, lady? I said the sky is
Oh my god. Alright, what's up?
I had no choice but to hear you, my lady. What makes you think the sky is falling?
I know the sky is falling because we've been cursed by an evil fairy! The whole thing's gonna land on our heads any minute!
Okay, so apparently the land's been cursed by an evil fairy, and that's going to cause the sky to fall. Well, she's not far off, if Militia has her way with a volcano. How she knows this.
Town hall closed. Come back a little later for the Archduke's birthday party and masquerade ball. Now that sounds like fun.
Yep.
Ah, then maybe you would prefer some of Professor Gluten's all-purpose extra sticky glue to put it back.
Because you're obnoxious and
I'll tell
annoying.
you why, my dear. It's because you don't get their attention. However, if you were to smack 'em in the head with this fine shillelagh...
That expression. That expression of I'm actually going to smack you upside the head with a shillelagh. That's horrible. Alright, that's one of my favorite characters.